At 79, Mitch McConnell, the longest-serving Republican leader in Senate history, holds one of the top positions in his party and the U.S. government. He also sits atop a multi-million-dollar fortune, thanks to his wife, former Cabinet Secretary Elaine Chao, and the well-timed investing of a small inheritance he and his wife received soon after his mother-in-law died in 2007. Today, McConnell and Chao, who own homes in Louisville, Kentucky and Washington, D.C., along with a large portfolio of stocks, bonds and money market funds, are worth an estimated $30 million. The great-grandson of a Confederate soldier and son of a World War II veteran who later worked for DuPont, McConnell wasn't born wealthy. As a young boy in the Deep South, he contracted polio. "I recovered, but my family almost went broke," McConnell said in a 1990 campaign ad. His family moved to Kentucky when he was 13, according to his memoir The Long Game, and McConnell stayed in the state for college and law school. He snagged his first job in D.C. in 1968, working as the chief legislative assistant to Kentucky Senator Marlow Cook. The work paid $17,000 a year, or about $130,000 in today's dollars. 16 years later, in 1984, McConnell won his own Senate seat, guaranteeing him a steady, upper-middle-class salary. He has stayed there now for more than 35 years and, as minority leader, earns $193,400 today. He and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer make the same, while all other senators pull in $174,000. For years, his wife has made more. Chao, McConnell's second wife, was serving as the CEO of United Way when the couple got married in 1993, following stints in finance, and in Ronald Reagan and George H.W. Bush's transportation departments. In 1997, McConnell reported on his Senate financial disclosure that Chao earned $112,000 from 18 speeches to groups such as Penn State and Southwestern Bell Corporation, in addition to a salary from her job at the conservative think tank Heritage Foundation and director's fees from a board position with the National Association of Securities Dealers. And in 2001, when George W. Bush made Chao the country's first Asian American woman in the cabinet, she was serving on the boards of at least 10 corporations. It was enough to make them comfortable, but not filthy rich. That year, McConnell listed his family's assets at somewhere between $2 million and $4.5 million on a financial disclosure. The vast majority of those holdings were attributed to Chao. Over the next few years, while McConnell earned about $140,000 annually on Capitol Hill, Chao served as Bush's labor secretary, bringing in about $180,000 per year. Their fortune remained relatively static until 2008, when McConnell and Chao suddenly got a whole lot richer. It was then that they received a multi-million-dollar gift from Elaine's father, James Chao, in memory of her mother, who had died a year earlier.